Greetings, and welcome to another episode of Cypher Architecture. My name is Nathan. Today we'll be going over Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Now, as far as the sentence, as you guys are well aware, the sentence is the verb, adjective, and noun that, not quite in that order, but that make up what your character will be. Iron Man, as Tony Stark, will be the mechanical speaker who wears power armor. Now, for those wondering why he would be a speaker,
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
and that's all I have to say about that one. Starting stats for a speaker is a might of 8, a speed of 9, and an intelligence of 11. And they are considered a genius, with an intellect edge of 1. They have an effort of 1. They can bear 2 ciphers at a time, but we'll be fixing that as we go on. And they can only use light weapons. For starting speaker abilities, we'll be taking Enthrall, which allows you, even if you can't speak their language, to select a target, and your target can't act except to defend itself. We'll also be selecting Fast Talk, where you can talk to an intelligent creature who isn't hostile and can understand you to take an action. However, this action can't harm it or its allies in any obvious way. You can Inspire Aggression. Your words inspire all in short range to violence. Gain an asset on might attack rolls for 1 minute. Interaction skills. You get to choose 2 between deceiving, persuading, public speaking, seeing through deception, or intimidation. For Tony Stark, we'll be choosing deceiving and persuading. Now, as his descriptor being mechanical, he is considered smart, so we'll get a +2 to our intellect. For skills, we will get identifying machines, understanding machines, using, repairing, and crafting machines. For additional equipment, we'll be getting a variety of machine tools. Now, as far as abilities for the Wears Power Armor focus here, we'll be A, getting power armor, and B, having enhanced might. Our might will have a +3 applied to it, but the best is our power armor. It will effectively give us a +2 armor with no speed penalties. Also, it provides breathable air for up to 8 hours and a comfortable environment even in bitter heat, cold, the vacuum, or underwater to a depth of 4 miles. It allows you to see in the dark up to a short distance. Getting into the suit requires an action, but as we can see in several clips, he has plenty of time. Now we will be skipping most other equipment and cipher choices for this character. However, weapons, you're going to want a razor or talk to your GM to let it be energy blast from the palms, but for flavor, for damage and use will probably be same as a razor. Recovery will be a D6 plus your tier, that will be a D6 plus 1. And for stat pulls, we're going to leave the might at 11, buffed from enhanced might. Speed, we're going to leave at 9. And we're going to dump everything into intellect, getting it up to a 19. To advance the character to tier 2, you will select increase capabilities, adding a 1 to might, 2 to speed, and 1 to intellect, making it 12, 11, 20. Moving towards perfection, you're going to add 1 edge to your intelligence edge, and your extra effort will allow you to get to effort level 2. You also, for your 4th advancement option, pick a skill. The skill will be hacking. At tier 2, your recovery is now a D6 plus 2, and you're going to gain some more abilities from being a speaker. Disincentivize will hinder people from attacking for 1 round. And Gather Intelligence. With Gather Intelligence, you can ask around about any topic you choose and come away with useful information. You also get a general layout of any areas you explore while doing so. For Wears Power Armor abilities, you'll get a heads-up display or a HUD. Your power armor will allow you to make sense of and analyze and use your weapons in the environment. When you trigger this ability, you gain an asset on 1 attack roll as the suit outlines foes and steadies your aim. It does other things that allow you to make a better melee or ranged attack. Alternatively, you can use your heads-up display to magnify your vision, increasing your vision to range of 5 miles for 2 rounds. If you apply 1 level of effort, you can also see through mundane materials for a short distance and false color images. If you apply more levels of effort, you can see through special materials and see to an immediate distance in false color images. However, the GM might require you to succeed in an intellect-based task first, depending on the material blocking your armor sensors. Advancing from 2 to 3, we will increase our stats again, speed and intellect, making our might 12, speed 12, and intellect 24. We'll be giving ourselves +1 edge to speed, making our might edge 0, speed edge 1, and intellect edge 2. We'll gain an extra level of effort, and we'll specialize hacking. At tier 3, our recovery will increase to a d6 plus tier, which is going to be a d6 plus 3. We're going to increase the number of ciphers we can use to 3. We're going to select quick wits, which allows us to use speed points instead of intellect points for intellect-based abilities. We're also going to take telling, which costs 2 intellect. This ability provides an asset to any task for attempting to deceive, persuade, or intimidate. Each use lasts up to a minute. For Wearer's power armor abilities, we're going to pick up fusion armor, pretty much getting our nanite armor at this point, and moving forward, those nanites just become more complicated. Essentially, it's going to give us a +1 armor at this time. Advancement from 3 to 4, we're looking at leaving might alone, increasing speed to 14 and intellect to 26. We're also going to increase our intellect edge again to 3, move effort up to 4, and now we're going to switch away from skills. We're going to start boosting our recovery with our nanite armor assisting us. We are going to go to a d6 plus 5. Moving on to tier 4, we're going to have a recovery of a d6 plus 6 because we tiered up. For speaker abilities, we'll take heightened skills. That will increase our training in 2 skills, a specialize if trained. For Tony Stark, we'll specialize in persuasion and using, repairing, and crafting machines. For spur effort, that will be an intellect 5 cost. You select an ally within immediate range. If that character applies effort to a task on their next turn, they can apply a free level of effort on that task. Finally, going to get some real energy weapons here. This will be our chest beam with our Wearer's power armor. We're going to pick up Force Blast. You figure out how to project blasts of pure force from the gauntlets. In this case, we're going to do this chest. This allows you to fire a blast of force that inflicts 5 points of damage with a range of 200 feet. For advancement from tiers 4 to 5, we're going to increase our stats, dumping all of it into intelligence, getting that up to 30, might 12, speed 14. We're also going to get another intellect edge, taking that up to 4, 1 more level of effort, and another level of recovery bonuses. Now it's a d6 plus 8. Now we tier up to tier 5. That's now d6 plus 9. For speaker abilities, we're going to increase our ciphers 1 more time, get that up to 4 ciphers at a time. We're going to increase our skill with attacks. We're going to pick light ranged weapons, and that's going to allow us to hit a little more often with either our razors or our gauntlets, whatever your DM is allowing you to flavor that as. Also stimulate as an intellect 6 task. Your words of encouragement to a target you can touch who can understand you. The next action it takes is eased by 3 steps. Pretty good. Just touch a target, they do something real cool. And now your Wearer's power armor. You're going to gain an extra armor while wearing your power armor from this ability, taking you now up to 4 armor. Advancement from 5 to 6, we're looking at increasing your might by 3, your speed by 1, and leaving intelligence at 30. We're going to give yourself a might edge as well, making it 114. Your extra effort will be handy as well. Then we're going to take other recovery, which is our recovery bonus, which is going to increase us to d6 plus 11. At tier 6, that becomes a d6 plus 12, the same as Captain America, but Captain America does not have nanite armor. For our abilities here, we're going to recruit a deputy. They are not restricted on their modifications, and you can also choose to advance a level 3 follower you already have to level 4. And then we'll be selecting Spider-Man for this level 4 follower. Now I have a video coming out here shortly reviewing Spider-Man as a level 4 character, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll also get True Senses that allows us complete darkness up to 50 feet vision as if it were dim light. You recognize holograms disguised as optical illusions, sound mimicry, and other such tricks for all senses for what they are. And lastly, we're going to, from our Whereas Power Armor, we're going to get Jet Assisted Flight. It's going to be a Might +3. You modify your Power Armor to allow you to blast off the ground and fly for 1 minute. For each level of effort applied, you can increase the duration by an additional minute. So altogether, we'll be able to use that ability about 5 times for 5 minutes of flight. And that is Iron Man in the Cypher system. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Like and subscribe to follow for more, and see you later.